The easier the job seems, the harder you'll have to work to succeed, and the more people will quit before they reach the destination. Everyone thinks drawing's so fun and easy and anybody can do it, but really to get anywhere you have to be almost unreasonably obsessed with it. Actually, my mom would look at me when I was younger and would think like, does this guy ever stop drawing? I would always have a drawing pad on me at all hours of the day, trying to improve just a little bit, just 1% more to get to where I was trying to go. But to illustrate the point, let me tell you a story. Actually, a few years back, I quit art and moved in with my best friend in the whole world. At that point in my life, I just finished the Cubert School, and I felt like I just was missing out on life. Like I hadn't experienced anything real. And I wanted to go out to the real world, leave my parents, and just explore life away from the drawing board for once. Every day was just an exciting chance to do something new. Like, it's one of those times in my life, 2022, that I look back with the greatest fondness. Like, it was probably one of the best times in my adult life, just hanging out, doing whatever I wanted every day. I would just spend my money, whatever I had, and play video games, go out with my buddy, try to shoot my shot with the ladies, ride my motorcycle, try out boxing. I was just doing anything and everything that I couldn't do living back with my folks or sitting at a drawing board. Because back then, when drawing was all I had, it was my only source of self-esteem. So I wanted to see if I could actually get good at something else for once. And then one day, like, my friend, he told me that he wanted to actually start his own project, to create his own IP, his own thing that he could do as an artist. He'd been in media class in college, and he wanted to create his own thing. And he talked endlessly about it, talking about making his own IP, talking about how he wanted to see more black characters in animation and popular media and video games. For him, art looked fun, and it was even more fun to consume. So obviously it had to be fun to create your own thing as well. So I thought, okay, cool, let's try some things. Let's start making some projects, or let's go out, shoot some video. We would shoot video. He would make 3D models for his project, and I would just look at it. I'd be like, man, I wish I could do 3D models. That's really cool. I want to be able to do that one day. And we were beginning to develop some things, and it was starting to gain motion. We started injecting more and more creative project time in between, going out to parties or hanging out, playing video games, all that fun stuff. And this is off of me giving up art because of the difficulty of dedicating all of one's mental and physical abilities to one task repeatedly. He was also really good at talking and connecting people. So networking, I thought, wouldn't even be a problem for him. Until one day, my money actually ran out, and the dream was basically over. My friend had also just finished his classes, so basically the creativity stopped flowing. It wasn't mandatory any longer, so he didn't have to continue to create. So it was just back to playing video games and chatting on Discord, talking about all the projects he had in motion, had started, all the things that he wanted to do and was thinking about doing, game projects, music, animations, what have you. While at the same time, my decreasing finances felt like a rope tightening around my neck, and I felt like I was running out of options to really decide what I wanted to do with my life, with my art, with whatever I was doing, because I couldn't keep playing around forever. So I finally had to choose, like take a loan out, maybe $6,000, $9,000, and prolong the dream a little bit longer, or get a job and finally start taking the art career seriously. And I'll tell you, this was so difficult because every day I was living my life like my favorite shows, like Gintama. Like I was working odd jobs, I was riding my motorcycle, it was just every day was bliss. It was just something new to do and some new adventure to go on. And now I was being pulled back to the drawing board almost against my will, because the options were bleak. It was either be a full-time whatever warehouse worker or try to make a living in comics. And at the time it seemed like, oh, it's a no-brainer. I'll just try to make a living in comics. That'll be easy. I'll make passive income and just make a few comics, and it won't be so hard. And when I chose comics, that was when life itself turned against me, and I had to experience the worst year of my life in 2023. My friend abandoned me, my teeth were killing me, and my car broke down. So I had gone even further into debt on top of being absolutely bankrupt. And while my former friend continued to play games and talk on Discord or Twitter Spaces, I was also able to launch a podcast. Finally put out 2 issues of my comic Air Rider the following year in 2024. I got to meet Jay Lee and Ben Dunn, and I even drove Jay Lee to the airport, and we had a great conversation. I was constantly burnt out because of the work it took to actually make comics fast enough and market them fast enough to make any type of money at all. I thought this would be easy. My buddy probably thought this would be easy. But looking back, I could see that he was looking at me and the difficulty and dedication that I was putting in towards making comics. And he would see how much less time I had to play games, to go out and enjoy myself, to indulge in any of the activities we were doing before. And probably decided, like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want any part of that. I just want to keep it as a hobby. And that's totally fine, because I don't recommend this career path for anyone unless you're unreasonably obsessed with making it. And now his drum set gathers dust in the corner. He continues to play games and talk about all the projects he wants to do. And I have the opportunity to draw every single day without having to report into a day job. Even though this process of creation is difficult, I already consider my dream fulfilled, because I'm getting to draw every single day and level up every day. That's all I've ever wanted. And if you want to check out the webcomic that I'm putting all of my latest energy and effort into, it's called Saintly. It is a demon chase horror action comedy about 2 best friends who have to outrun the demon loan sharks that they borrowed from. Basically, it's like Scooby-Doo meets K-pop Demon Hunters without the K-pop. And the story backs the main character into a corner where she has to decide between the hard path to success or lose her soul to the lure of easy money. And we get to see the ramifications of her choice, and if she can hide this deal with the devil from her friend, or if it will tear them apart. And I hope you read my comic in the description and check out the story. It should appear in your email inbox or your spam folder if you don't see it. And this first chapter, just this first chapter, is a result of 10 months of hard work. It's 31 pages, and I was drawing it in between day jobs and everything in between. I was just going as hard as I could. And now I can just do that every single day in, day out, barring the minor errand here and there. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.